Because I hope you're all feeling good. Of course, I'm really hoping so. I'm really hoping so. Anywho, main point you watch this video is because one, you did watch my short that got 3.2k views about my second most popular video, or two, you're just interested in the context I'm about to provide you in this video. Well, I'm gonna give it to you right now and my experience overall doing a 200-meter event all by myself in a singular section just for me. And I'll explain it all right here in this video. I will be not naming names, even though it's nothing offensive to these people I'm gonna talk about. They actually rather helped than rather didn't, if I'm being honest here. Anywho, I am now gonna begin here. So, the beginning of where this started is this is, of course, taking place where I'm doing my actual fucking serious race. This race actually generally matters. I'm only grade 9, in fact, I have so much years. But, yeah. This race actually generally mattered, though. It was very important to me. So, I started off doing, well, I got on the bus. I had, this chair, whatever, this lawn chair, so I could, sit down in a place like that. You know, just so I could generally freaking chill. There wasn't that much people at my school, if I'm being honest here. There's only, a couple hundred, so it wasn't that packed. For my school anyway, so it was packed with tons of other schools. There was at least 20 schools. 21, 22 schools, sorry. Grammar's terrible. Anyways. Yes, 22 schools, probably 24 maybe even. But yeah, there's some food trucks that appeared in the area too. Although I never went to the food truck in that area, in the scenario I was talking about. But yeah, we can continue on from this. Anyways, I do generally 100 to 400 meter runs. That's just my thing. Just my thing. I'm not good really at any sports. I would say I'm not really good at any sports. I'm terrible at all freaking sports, dude. I am so bad. If I was gonna do basketball, you would just try me. And I wouldn't even take that at all. Conquest. Only thing I had for me was maybe 100 meters or running in general. That's the only thing I had for me. But that's only because I used to run a lot when I was a kid. Well, I'm still a kid, but when I was young. You know, just when I was little, okay? We're talking when I was fucking kindergarten and shit like that. I used to be running all the shit, training every freaking day. That was grade 6 generally. Yeah, until I was grade 6. When I hit to grade 7, I did this race. It was 400 meters. I did the 100, but I didn't even try. So, of course, I got 6th place. But it was only for my school, so it's not like me doing any other school, so it's not serious. And that event as well, for the 400, I got 4th. Although, I actually could have got 1st if I pushed it a little further, which I'm still disappointed from that day. Still am, if I'm being honest here. I still could have got 1st, but it's a whatever. Grade 8, I did nothing for me. Until I got high school, I actually tried out for that. I tried to go for the cross country, but again, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't gain up the confidence. I'm very introverted. I'm not that extroverted. Although I am sometimes good at talking to people, but depending on situations. Situations depends on it. It depends. And I'm rather that guy trying to get out of serious conflict and drama and shit like that, because I hate that shit. So, fuck. Anyway, sorry. I'm back to point here. When I was doing my race here, for the 400 meters, not 400 meters, 200 meters, sorry. 200 meters, yes. The reason why I had to run by myself was generally because I was late for, and my 100 I only got like, well, because I did my 100 before, and then I was thinking, oh, the 100 was on time, so the 200 is gonna be on time too, right? That's what I thought generally. But no, it was way ahead of time. This is the only time I done track, and it's actually like ahead of time by like 30 minutes. Which is insane, but they were rushing because it was like raining and a thunderstorm could have happened and something like that. So when I came back, the event, and they were already on like senior girls and like they're running like 200, and like I was like, what the hell, senior girls, like what, how could it like pass by like 3 different events? Like that's insane. Then we checked in to see what was happening here, and then I was late. I was late for 30 minutes. It was insane. I did not expect that at all. So I was just here, like, all confused. I was like, bro, what? How am I late? They're never ahead of time. That was what I was thinking. But, we came, me and my friend or whatever, we came, like, right up front in the area where we would like check everything out, right? We would do that. We would talk to one of the people that managed the running and all of that, the running races. I don't know how to call them, or the track events. We told him I mean, turn this or one of this person's or whatever. Him or her. I don't know. I forgot their name. And then they said talk to Mr. One of my track coaches that was also apparently working the events. So we kind of already had connections to him, and then we managed to secure a spot by talking to him, and then he talked, and then we talked to this guy, and then things moved on, and then I got placed. Well, it was like I think junior. I think senior boys. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure senior boys. Were running the 200 or whatever. And while they were doing that, he like checked everything out. He put me in like my own section, which was or heat, I guess you would call it. Heat, and no one else was in my heat, and so I was the only one. If you don't know, guys, my lucky number is 4. Actually. And I got placed in lane 4. I swear, every single thing with this and like running, it's just 4 with me. It's insane. But yeah, I got placed in lane 4, heat 10, which I was the only one there, and it was supposed to be latecomers. No one else has decided. No one else had the guts to genuinely actually go up and do it. My friend, of course, he was like, nah, I don't want to do it. He tried everything he can to do it, and he was, and I'm grateful for that. Like, bro, thank you so much. But he was like, nah, I don't want to do this 200. It's not really my thing. 400 is. But and I was like, are you sure, man? And he was like, yeah. But I'm sure he could have if he really wanted to. So, yeah, he just didn't feel like it, I guess. You just didn't feel like it, bro. You just didn't. But yeah, I ran it by myself. As you saw with the video, I did the whole entire run. Yeah. How I felt afterwards, I felt incredible. I felt like when I was running, felt like Usain Bolt, if I'm being honest. Or even though it wasn't even accurate to that, it felt like that to me, and it felt the world to me. I felt like I was ahead of the world at that moment. I felt like I could actually break a record at this speed. You know, that's how I felt. And then, like, later, of course, I was like, fuck. Man, this sucks. I like felt so incredible by then, but then we just get like the shitty score, the shitty score of 40 place, and I did all by myself too. Like everyone's cheering for me and all that. I felt like incredible just to find out. I was like, no. I even did a little phrase. I can't let anyone down. You know, like I feel like I'd be a loser if I let everyone down. If I didn't even get top 10. So I did feel like that. I did feel terrible, but you know, I feel like I let down a lot of people, but I know I really didn't. But I still felt like that. But it's honestly how it kind of felt. And then some other stuff happened, you know. But I'm grateful where I was today, and afterwards, when I'm looking at it, I feel like I'm the Terry Fox, if anything, and it felt like I was a Terry Fox for that. Not a lot of people have the guts to go by themselves in a track competition. If you've ever done that, then props to you, because I don't see much people doing that. People don't have that guts, and being introverted like myself, it's really hard to do something like that. And still, I was able to push to do that. So if I'm able to, and I'm really introverted and I'm really awkward with people, then you can too. So if you ever get in a situation like that, don't be afraid to come up and ask about it, because you might not get an opportunity again, even though it's not guaranteed that you won't get passed. You still have that chance. So you should take it, and maybe you might get 5th or 4th, or even 3rd in top 3. I don't know. You will get high, maybe. Can't confirm, but you will. You have the chance to. And if you let the people down, then, if anything, you rather get 40th than be the person to not decide to do it. So hey, if you're ever late to any of those kind of things, make sure to enter 30 minutes in advance, just in case if you're in a track event, because sometimes that happens. And if you're late, don't be like shy and stuff, and don't pop up. You should definitely pop up right to there at where all the people that manage it at. They're normally in an area. For me, it was like in a field, so probably would be something the same with you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this experience. This is not really an actual video, I guess, but is more of just my thoughts on how I did it, and me telling you the story of how I entered in this thing not that long ago. So I hope you guys enjoyed this thing. I don't know. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button if you want to hear more. I guess. See you guys later. Bye.